Before the world of YouTube and flat earth debunking came along, I was a maths and science tutor, a private maths and science tutor, and I built up quite a nice little business. I was teaching people maths and science from the ages of primary school to around GCSE level, which is 15, 16 years old here in the UK. And something dawned on me the other day: how much of this maths can I actually remember? Because it's been over 5 years since I've taught anyone maths. And honestly, I don't know how well I do now. Back in the day, I would have got pretty much full marks for a maths paper. But now, I don't know. So I thought, what was the best way to challenge myself to see how much maths I remembered? So I thought I'd take on a US SAT test. So I grabbed a section of the non-calculator maths test for the SATs, sat down at my desk, and I had a go. This is what happened. Okay, so here we go. Here is the non-calculator portion of the SATs maths test. I think this is from May 21. I've got no idea how this is going to go. I've been out of the game so long. We've got a timer, 25 minutes to do 20 questions. I've got all my reference points here in terms of any sort of equations that I'm going to need, which I can refer to, which is great. Use of the calculator is not permitted, obviously. I'm nervous. I'm not normally nervous for these things, but I'm putting myself out there today. It's been over 5 years. Right, 25 minutes, starting from now. Let's go. There we go. Whew. Right, let's start. Question 1. Just going to put the brightness up slightly on this. Okay, question 1. Two lines intersect as shown. What is the value of x? Now, I know that these two angles are going to be equal. So we can say, I'm just going to do my working out here, that 5x add 5 is equal to 7x minus 35. We're going to do a little bit of rearranging. So we're going to take away 5x from both sides. Oh, so 5 equals 2x minus 35. And then we're going to add 35 to both sides. Come up here. So 40 equals 2x. So we know that x equals 20 then. That is B. Good start. Pleased with that, he says. We'll look at the answers at the end, of course. Okay, question 2. What is the positive solution to the given equation? Well, 2x minus 4, that's got to be 6, isn't it? Yep. I don't think I need to do any figuring out that one. We're going with 6. 2 6s are 12. Take away 4 is 8. Which of the following is equivalent to 4x cubed plus 8x squared? Right. Now we're going to need to do some factorization here, I think. Yes. So let's factorize this. I think it's going to be this one, 4x squared x plus 2. So if we extrapolate that, that will become 4x cubed, and that will become 8x squared. Yes, I'm going for C. I'm going for C. That'd be 12x squared plus 2x squared. That will be 2x cubed. That will be, yeah, no, it's definitely that one. Oh, not my camera. Okay, if 2n plus 12 equals 26n, what is the value of 6n? If 2n plus 12 is 26n, what is the value of 6n? So we need to work out n then, don't we? So is this more rearrangements? 2n plus 12 is 26n. Let's take 2n from both. Oh, I did a timer rather than a stopwatch. Oh, we're good. We're still good. Wonder what that was then. Okay, so that means 12 equals 24n. So n equals 2. Surely n equals 2. if we divide both sides by 12? It's got to be. N equals 2. So 6n is... No. What have I done wrong there? No. We divide by sides by 24, not 12, which means n is a half. It's got to be right, isn't it? So therefore 6n equals 3. See again. I'm just going to check that. So 2 times a half is 1, add 12 is 13, 26 times a half is 13. So n is a half, so therefore 6n is 3. Seems like a lot of c's. Okay, question 5. Quadrilateral ABCD is shown. Which equation shows how the measures of the angle of the quadrilateral are related? Okay, we know that a quadrilateral, the inner angles equal 360, so that's all correct. So all these 4 angles, interior angles, should equal 360. So we've got a 90-degree angle there. We've got an x. We've got a 2x minus 5. And we've got a x plus 35. So it's got to be this one, isn't it? X plus 90 plus 2x minus 5 plus equals 360. Yep, I'm going A for this one. Just want to double check to make sure it's none of the others. No, I'm going A. Brilliant. What a start. 5 minutes gone, 5 questions done. I'm going to put this one there in case I need those formula. In right angle ABC, the length of side AC is 12. The measurement of the angle A is 40 and B is a right angle. Which of the following can be determined using the information given? The measure of C and the length of side AB. Right, well, let's draw a right angle triangle, shall we? So the length of AC, so let's say ABC. No, we can't do that. Let's say ABC. The side of AC is 12. Well, we can get that. We know that. And the measure of the angle A is 40. And we know that angle B is a right angle. So we can definitely get angle C because we know the interior of a triangle, the angles equal 180. So we know that 90 plus 40 is 130. So that would be 50. Can we get the length of AB? Well, yes, we can. We can get the length of AB through trigonometry. I'm sure we can. Oh, it's been a long time. We can't use Pythagoras. I think we can. I think we can get both 1 and 2 from that. It's the sine rule or the cosine rule, one of the others. I'm sure we can. I'm going C again. It doesn't seem likely that they're all C, does it? Okay, question number 7. In the xy plane, line L has a slope of 2. Line K is perpendicular to line L and contains the point 42. Which of the following is an equation of line K? So line L has a slope of 2. I'm assuming that they're talking about the gradient there. So line K then, if it's perpendicular, should have a gradient of the inverse, which is a half. And has... So it's C or D. It passes through 0.4. Well, it's got to be D then. Because the equation of a straight line is y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. So it's definitely, sorry, minus a half. Yes, if it's positive 2, it's minus a half, the inverse, negative inverse. So if K is perpendicular and contains the point 42, which of the following is an equation of line K? Well, it goes X, Y, so it can't be D. So it's got to be C again. I just can't believe it's all these C's. I'm going C again. How many times have we done C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times out of 7. I've got to hurry up, haven't I? Okay, the given equation relates to the variables c, x, and y, where c is greater than 0, x is greater than 0, and y is greater than 0. Which equation correctly expresses y in terms of c and x? Can't be that simple, can it? Surely. Y equals x over c, is that there? Yeah. Yeah, so if we multiply both sides by y, we get cy equals x, and then we divide both sides by c, we get, yeah, so it's y equals x over c, and that is D. Question 9. The function f is a linear function. The y-intercept of the graph of y equals fx in the xy plane is 0, minus 12. What is the y-intercept of the graph y equals fx plus 2? Oh, my transition, I can't remember this one. Does plus 2 go up 2 or does it go to the right 2? I cannot remember. It'd be, if it was up, it'd be 2 minus 12, or it would be 0 minus 10. It's B or C, but I can't remember in which direction it moves. If the function is x, then maybe we're talking about, oh, I can't remember this one. This is where I've been out the game too long. I am going to do C again, surely. No, I'm going B. I'm going B because there's been so many C's. That's my rationale on that one. Probably wrong, but question number 10. It's 10, isn't it? Yep, 10. So we're almost halfway through. Which of the following is or are an x-intercept of the graph y equals x plus 3, x minus 2 over x in the xy plane? Right. I'm sure there's something I should be doing here, but I've totally forgotten what I should be doing. Oh, hang on. Could y be 0 if x... Let's plug those in. Let's plug those in quickly and see if that works. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. Minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. So that would be minus 5 over minus 3. So it can't be 1. So let's try this one. 2 plus 3. Oh no, hang on. It's times, isn't it? 0 times minus 5. No, it can't be that anyway. And then 2 minus 2 over 2. So that's 5 times 0 over 2. This is confusing me. 0 plus 3. It might be this one, 0 minus 2 over 0. You can't divide anything by 0. It doesn't work. But it's got to be one of them. Oh, I'm taking too long. It's either 1 and 2, or 1 only, or 3 only, or 1, 2, and 3. No, I am stumped on this one. I'm starting to get undone by these. There's probably a much better way to do this. Hang on, let me just quickly... Does that make a difference? Oh, I've really got to hurry up. Minus 3, minus 2 is minus 5, plus 3 is minus 2. 6 is 4. That won't work. 2 minus 2 is 0, plus 3 is 3, that's minus 3. 0 minus 2 is minus 2. Add 3 is 1, minus 6 is minus 5. I don't know. I'm just going for B. That's a guess. The graph of y equals 2 to the x minus a is shown where a is a constant. What is the value of a? That's minus 3, isn't it? Minus 3, yeah, because it's crossing the y-intercept at 3. So I'm going B. I'm going to put that under there in case I need these. Probably won't. Question 12. For a certain group of fish, the graph models the relationship between body length L in centimetres and tail area A in square centimetres, where 6 is less than or equal to L, which is less than or equal to 34. Which equation represents the relationship between body length and tail area? Right, okay. I'm very conscious about the time. I'm going to have to guess on this one because I'm 10. Okay, I'm going C. That's a guess. Okay, question 13. If x, y is a solution of the given system of equations, what is the value of x? I think this is a simultaneous equation, so I need to do a little bit of what we're going to do, times by 3 and times by 8. Is that the best solution there? So that means that one's 24x minus 12y equals 21. And that one's 24x plus 48y equals 96. So if we take this one away from this one, these cancel out. 48 take away minus 12 is 60y, because two negatives make a positive, equals 75. So y equals 75 over 60. To simplify that, it is 15's go in, don't they? 15, 30, 45, so 4. So that's 5 over 4. That's 1.25, isn't it? Let's go over B then. Question 14. In the given system of equations, k is a constant. The system has exactly one solution. Which of the following could be the value of k? Well, surely we just input those in, don't we? There's something I need to do here, and I'm not. I've totally forgotten. It's funny how much you remember and how much you don't. K is a constant. The system has exactly one solution. Which of the following could be the value of k? I'm sure there's some sort of input thing, something they do there, but I'm going to guess A just because I've got running out of time. The given function B models the number of flower beetles in a certain area where T represents the number of days after June the 1st. Which of the following is the best interpretation of the number 1.11 in this context? This is an 11% increase, I think. The number of flower beetles, isn't it? Increases by approximately 1.1. 1 of X number of flower beetles grows by a factor of approximately 1. A factor or increases by, I think it's B. It will take approximately 1.11 days for the number of flower beetles to double. It's to do with an increase because it's like an 11%. I'm going B. Okay, that's, yeah, normally there's something you fill in there, but I'm just going to write the answers down on the page. We've got just over 5 minutes to go to finish these last 5 questions. In the xy plane, the graph of y equals half x plus b, where b is a constant, intersects the x-axis at minus 6, 0. What is the value of b? So if it crosses, so that means 0 equals a half of x, which is minus 6, plus b. So a half times minus 6, hang on, is minus 3. Half times minus 6 plus b. So that's minus 3 plus b. So b is 3, I think. Dear, oh dear. For part of a trip, a car travelled directly away from its starting point at a constant speed. The graph shows the car's distance from its starting point in miles for times for 2 hours to 2.5 hours after the start of the trip. What was the speed of the car in miles per hour during the trip? Okay, so for half an hour, they travelled 25 miles. So half an hour was 25 miles, so that has to be 50 miles per hour, doesn't it? Gotta be. 18. X squared plus 8x plus y squared minus 10y equals 40. In the xy plane, the graph of the given equation is a circle. What is the radius of the circle? Oh, I think the radius is the integer in front of y squared. Or is it in front of what? Or is it 40? See, these are the things I forget. That there's an integer in front of something that tells me what the radius is. Or is it that I don't know. That's a guess. I've got 3 minutes. What is the sum of solution to the equation above? Is this the... So now you're asking me to remember the blimmin' quadratic equation formula, which I can't do. Half AB squared minus 4AC, the square root of 4AC. Is that right? Is it half AB squared minus the square root of 4AC over 2A? Is that right? I don't know. If I follow that through, what will we get? 1 times 36 minus the square root of 4 times the square root of 28. That doesn't work. I can't remember the quadratic formula, which I'm pretty sure is what I need for this. No, I can't remember the quadratic formula. In the given expression, a is a constant. The expression is equivalent to x to the 6, where x is greater than or equal to 0. What is the value of a? This is another one where I'm not going to remember. Nope. I've got 1 minute and 10 seconds to think about it, but what is the value of a? So, is that 2? I'm going to say 2 because I think there's a rule that I remember for something to do with powers where you multiply these together, but that could be wrong because there's a root involved. I don't know. Or is it half? Because it's... I don't know. I'm going 2. That's the best I can think of. There we go. 24 minutes and 30 seconds. And I'm done. Right. Let's find the answers. Okay, so I've got the answers here now. Let's have a look how we did. Right. Question 1, it was B. So we're correct there. Question 2, the answer was C. We're correct there. And question 3, the answer was C2. There was a lot of C's. Question 4 was also C. Question 5 was A. Excellent. Good start. Question 6 was C as well. Question 7, it was D. I should have gone with the 4, which I saw there, but I don't know why I didn't. So unfortunately, we didn't get number 7 right. Question 8 was D. Got that one right. Question 9 was B. I went for the right one. Hooray! Question 10 was C. It was 1 and 2 only. I, as you know, I didn't know what I was doing with that one. 11 was A. Oh dear, what happened there? Minus. No, I don't know what I did there. Sure, you can, all you maths guys can let me know in the comments. Question 12 was A. Didn't know what I was doing there. Question 13 was B. It was A. What have I done there? 15 goes into... Oh no, have I done something stupid? 5's going to 12. 15 over 12. That's still 5 over 4. What have I done there? Well, the answer was A, so I've got that one incorrect. I am so bad now. 14, it was P. 15, it was D. Oh, I said it was B or D. Went the wrong one. This has turned into an absolute nightmare. 16, the answer was 3. It was 3. Yay! 17, 50 miles an hour. 18 was 9. Yeah, I had to do a bit of figuring out with that, I think. That's why I got that one wrong. 19 was 6. Didn't even attempt it. And 20 was 4. I said 2. It was a guess. Right. This is a bad score. I need to get back on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. I got 50%. Now that 50%. There we go. I wanted to know how much I'd forgotten, and it turns out a blimmin' lot. 50% is actually a pretty poor score, considering I used to tutor this for them for a living, this sort of stuff. I won't be able to do that now. So yeah, I think I'll stick to flat earth debunking going forward. Oh dear, what a mess. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Please do like and subscribe, and of course, if you enjoyed it, please do share it as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.